Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we will be showing you how to make this DIY hair clay mask. This mask completely restores your hair and gives your hair a nice detox while adding tons of moisture, healthy minerals, and makes your hair super shiny, frizz-free, and bouncy. Also, this is the perfect mask to do for these winter months when it gets much colder and our hair gets a lot more dry and brittle. Plus, this mask only has 3 ingredients, and most of them you can find in your home, in your pantry, so it's super easy. But before we get started, please subscribe. And if you want to find out how to make this super easy DIY hair clay mask, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first just start off with a mixing bowl, and then we're going to take our Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay Mask. Now you may have seen this mask before, especially on our channel. We have used this before on our skin, and you can actually use this mask in your hair, which I did not know about, but yes, you can. It's actually very rich in minerals, and it cleanses and detoxes your scalp from oils and buildup products. It also draws out bacteria and chemicals from your scalp and in just your hair in general. You can find this at beauty supply stores, or you could order it from Amazon, which is probably the easiest way to find it. We will leave a link to the clay mask down below in the description for you, and I'm going to use about a cup of this clay mask, and you're just going to add that into the bowl. Then you're going to take 1/4 cup of olive oil. Olive oil is really great for nourishing your hair and scalp, especially during these winter months. Like I mentioned before, your hair will get super dry and brittle during these winter months because of the cold weather, so we really need all the moisture that we can get. Olive oil is also really rich in vitamin A, E, and antioxidants. It also softens your hair and leaves it super shiny and helps your hair grow stronger, which also means if your hair is stronger, your hair won't break as easily. Therefore, you will be able to retain length a lot more. So stronger hair means healthier hair, which means more growth overall. So go ahead and add that 1/4 cup of olive oil to the clay mask. Okay, so once that's in, we're going to move on to adding the apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is one of the best natural ingredients that you can use in your hair. We use it all the time. Okay, so apple cider vinegar is actually an anti-inflammatory, which helps with itchy scalp and irritation and even dandruff. Also really great for these winter months because with the cold weather comes dry scalp, which causes itchy scalp. So stock up on your apple cider vinegar. This stuff really does work. It's also a gentle natural cleanser without drying out your scalp. It gets rid of frizz and adds shine, and it also promotes hair growth. It's actually a better option than shampoo because it is all natural and it is a natural cleanser in itself. So go ahead and add 1/4 cup of the apple cider vinegar to the clay mask and the olive oil, and you'll instantly see a reaction from the apple cider vinegar to the clay mask. It makes it bubble up and fizz. So go ahead and mix those 3 ingredients together. Okay, so keep mixing the ingredients together, and it's going to create like a paste. And then you want to just keep on mixing and keep on mixing. And if it's a little too thick, then you can go ahead and add some of that apple cider vinegar, just a little bit more to make the consistency more loose. And then once you keep on mixing, it's going to be all fluffy like whipped cream. It's going to be super spongy and fluffy, and that's when you know you are done. Okay, so now that our DIY portion is done, I'm going to go into the shower and shampoo my hair real quick. I'm using the Carol's Daughter Almond Milk shampoo, and this is just to cleanse my scalp before I add in the mask. Okay, so now that I've shampooed my whole head, we can move on to applying this mask. I'm just going to take my hands and take like a chunk of the mask and begin applying the mask section by section. I do 4 sections when I wash my hair, so I'm just going to apply it. I start applying it from roots to ends or ends to roots, but you do really want to make sure that you're covering your ends and that you're definitely covering the scalp, and you're getting that mask into your scalp, and then you're definitely saturating the ends with the mask as well, because scalp, we really need to cleanse the scalp, we really need to detox the scalp, and the ends, again, is the oldest parts of our hair, so we definitely need to make sure that that is moisturized and taken care of. So go ahead and do that to your whole head, and yeah. So the texture of this mask actually starts to change because when we are mixing it in the bowl, it looks super light and fluffy. But once you start adding it to your hair, it gets really stiff and hard and just difficult to work with. So you do have to end up using a lot of it because it starts like sticking and drying to your hair. So you got to use a lot, and then it's really hard to get all of the strands of your hair because it's very thick. So make sure that you are getting your scalp. I suggest doing the scalp first, because if you do the bottom first, then it's kind of hard to get to the top because you've got this whole like thick layer of this mask on it. So make sure that you're covering every strand of the hair. It takes a while, but trust me, it needs to be done. So take your time and just work the mask into your hair. Again, do it section by section. It's going to make it a lot easier because it's less hair that you have to manipulate at a time. In this part, you see when I discovered that my roots were not covered and underneath my hair was not even touched by the mask. So make sure that you're getting underneath. It's really difficult. You see me struggling. It takes a while, but take your time and just keep working with it. Make sure that you're getting your edges as well, the parting in your hair, around your neck. And you also want to work fast. Take your time, but work fast. Okay, strategize. You got to have a game plan when you do this because it is clay, so it is going to dry pretty quickly. So you have to like work faster than the mask does and just get the technique down. Okay, so do section by section, scalp to roots, cover it all, and then move on to the next section. That's like the best way to do it, and make sure that you're coating all of your hair. Okay, so once that's in, I'm just gonna run my hands through it one more time to make sure I've got everything, and then I'm just gonna take my hair and put it into a clip and go ahead and start washing that mask off your body, and then let the mask sit for about 15 minutes. That's how long I've let it sit, but it honestly depends on the length of your hair. I let mine sit for 15 minutes, but if your hair is longer than mine, then you might need to let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, or if you have less hair than I do, then maybe 10 minutes. But really, you're just supposed to let it sit until it's completely dry. So once it's dry, you could go back into the shower, begin rinsing out the clay mask, and instantly you can start seeing a difference in your hair texture and the way it looks. It's a lot more shinier. Your scalp is nice and fresh and clean. Everything is cleared out. Your curls look so much more defined because it's got no more product weighing it down. It's nice and clean. Your hair is detoxed. Your scalp is detoxed. It just feels really fresh. It looks super juicy and moisturized. Your hair is bouncy. It's all good. So next I'm going to go on to conditioning my hair, and I'm just going to use this Aussie Moist conditioner. I love this conditioner, 1, because it's cheap, 2, because they sell it in bulk, and 3, it's really moisturizing for your hair, which is also adding more moisture into your hair for the winter months, the cold weather. So yes, very necessary. So just add your conditioner like you normally would, and you will just feel that your hair is just so much softer. It's much more bouncy. Okay, so once that's done, then just let your conditioner sit and then obviously wash it out. Okay, so I instantly again see a difference in my hair. It looks so much more defined. I mean, look at it. It looks super juicy, moisturized. It speaks for itself. The results are amazing, and I love that this is all natural and it's a DIY project. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!